Well, this week's special guest swing that we're going to analyse is Bryson DeChambeau. Now, something special happened in the last couple of weeks. He won the Memorial Tournament, Jack Nicklaus's tournament, on the Memorial Day weekend. And something extra special also happened from our point of view. He went into that tournament having started to work with my swing 3D and the balance plates. And it was during some sessions with those in the week prior to the tournament that he and his coach discovered something that they couldn't see with their eyes. They couldn't measure with the ground forces without the balance plates. And he did change a couple of little things in his golf swing. It in turn made him hit his iron shots a little bit better, a lot better, and he went on to win. So even the great players, while they might understand theoretically what to do, they rely on these measuring devices like balance plates and now 3D to really make a difference in fine-tuning their technique so they can hit the ball straighter with less compensation. His deal with the weight was he was getting the weight a little bit too much on the balls of his feet as he came through the ball, and that was blocking his pivot through the shot, and he would either block the ball out to the right, or quite often was getting a bit too much draw on his iron shots into the green. His accuracy was suffering. Anyway, that's enough about what he did, so let's have a look at the swing that he's got. He does set up, he's got one length clubs in the irons, and his driver is normal length. It's, I think for currency, it's probably about 44 inches. But let's have a look at his swing as he goes back. We're going to go back to the top of the backswing with his iron. And you can see here the club traces that line all the way back. Pretty close to the line there, and coming down the line. That's the A to B line. That's what we're asking you to do, is throw the club head, simply the idea, throw the club head directly at the ball, and with a little bit of training, a couple of drills, you can really get that accuracy yourself in delivering the club down to the ball. What I want you to notice here, as he comes through the ball, you see both heels are still on the ground. When he's playing his iron shots, he's turning in his center, and he's grounded, and he's pushing away from the ground. Eventually the momentum of the full swing brings him up out of his back foot. You'll notice also how his right knee is right up against his left. This is valuable because it protects his hips, helps him get fully through the ball, and basically keeps him in a nice balanced position. Now let's look at him with the driver front on. One thing about Bryson's grip, while his right hand is kind of nice and neutral, his left hand is very weak on the grip. If we were to take a line, and we'll just do one here, do it in red, take a line right at the middle of the shaft, you can see that his left wrist, if you put the snuff box area right on top of his wrist, is not directly on top of the grip. It's a bit weak in front. He has very thick grips on the clubs as well. He doesn't want a lot of excessive roll. So this position with his left hand certainly means he can hit it very hard without closing the club face and getting a severe right to left curve. He doesn't do that. It's partly due to his grip. Let's just go all the way to the top of his backswing. Let's look at the start. Oops, let's take it again slowly. Definitely he's moving everything. Let's just see if he turns in a barrel. Notice his left thigh, there's no movement back. He's really loaded into the left side, turning away there. Nice. Continue wide. Just pushing back and getting a full shoulder turn. Now, not just a full shoulder turn. I would say that his shoulder turn there would be 120 degrees. A lot of us can't swing back that far, but he's got plenty of coil and flexibility. His eyes on the ball. You can really see here he's really extending down and out into that ball. The thumbs are down. Great extension in his left arm. There's no flippy wristedness here. He's really clearing his hips. He's hitting past his chin. His eyes down on the ball. Still got full extension and pushing all the way through. There's no quitting on this shot. You can see he's over on the outside of his left heel. And this was part of the work they did with him just prior to the memorial. Unfortunately, this video was shot a little bit before then. While lots of great stuff's in place, he worked on being able to keep his left foot more flat in the ground for longer, and that just helped him square his club face and keep it square through the bottom of the swing. Amazing, just having the footwork right, having the balance, so being able to use the ground force properly. Just looking at his feet going back. Hitting past his chin. You notice his feet, his right foot stayed down till well through impact. Anyway, Bryson DeChambeau, very unique swing, but very effective. And the big thing is, you know, when he swings there, is A to B. Look at it from down the line one last time. He's just pushing back. It's good structure. He's not trying to cock his wrist, but his wrists have got a full wrist hinge at the top. Pushing all the way down. Rotary swing plus. Great stuff. So we'll look forward to sharing these ideas with you, and if there's anything that you've got of your swings, please send them in.